Hello everyone, this is Cindy from Minot State University's Enrollment Services. Today I'm here with Troy Roness, who works in the Student Counseling Services. Troy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So again, my name is Troy Roness, and I am in my first year here at Minot State University in the counseling department. But I have taught on campus for 6 years in the kinesiology and teacher education programs. My first graduate degree is in education and cognitive science, and my second master's program is in counseling and student affairs.
Thank you. I have a few questions to ask Troy today. My first question is, what are some common issues college students come to for counseling?
Well, here at Minot State University, we see quite an array of reasons that students do seek out counseling services. A lot of people kind of assume that you have to have a lot going on in your life in order to seek out counseling services, but that's simply not the case at all. We see students with anxiety, depression, relationship issues, maturational issues, whether it's identity concerns, self-esteem. A lot of times students will come to us if they're in crisis. So if physical or sexual abuse is a thing for them, or performance. A lot of athletes on campus, if they come to us for performance anxiety, or students who are struggling academically can come to us and talk about those concerns as well. There's just a lot of students who have a wide array of services that they seek out here.
Thank you. My next question is, does it cost anything for a student to come to counseling?
It does not. So students who come and seek out counseling services will not ever have to pay for anything. The cost for counseling services is already included in their tuition and fees. And so each time they make an appointment, it is absolutely free to them, and they can make as many appointments as they would like. And if they need more intensive counseling, we can refer them off campus, but I know that we'll talk about that in a bit.
My next question is, will instructors, students' parents, or anybody else know that they are seeking counseling?
No, and that is one of the biggest, I think, barriers to counseling services that we have. One of the biggest ones. You don't come down to the student clinic or the health clinic or counseling services with a name badge that says, I am here for counseling services, or I'm here to talk with somebody. Everything is confidential to you. So services are free and confidential to all enrolled students, and all information is confidential. So information will only be shared to parents if given written permission by the individual who is seeing you. And so if a student comes and they see me, and a parent then calls because the student has told that parent that they're seeking out counseling services, and then they contact me to see, why is my son or daughter seeking out services? The only way that I would be able to share anything with them would be if that student gives me written permission. I can't confirm or deny that the student has ever been here. So it's a very confidential process, and the students are always put first.
Thank you. How do students go about making an appointment with a counselor?
So we have just actually gone through a revamp of our counseling website. And so students can absolutely use the counseling webpage within the Minot State University website to schedule an appointment. It's called the online portal, and they can schedule an appointment through a drop-down menu. It's very, very simple. They can call our office. They can email one of the counselors, or they can email any of our staff here. So you can stop by as well. I know that's kind of the old-fashioned way, but our doors are open from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30, and we're very responsive to emails and everything else. So we try to make appointments and making and scheduling those things with the students' schedules in mind as quick and as easy as possible.
And my last question is, what if a student needs more intensive therapy?
So one of the biggest things in counseling and in therapy is that we always try to practice within our scope of expertise. And so I'm of the frame of mind, I really try to work with students as long as I possibly can, because that counseling relationship is so important. But if a student does need more intensive of therapy, or medication management, that sort of thing, we will refer them off into the community to an campus site, and we will work with the student throughout that entire process. So they don't need to feel like we're just pushing them out. We will work through them until they have an appointment somewhere else. And in the meantime, they can continue seeing counseling services here on campus while either they're waiting or in between appointments off of campus. One of the other things I did want to mention is that, if the waiting time to get into someone here at Minot State University is too long, or they can't find somebody off campus to go see, we also do partner with UND to provide telemental health services that pair the student with a doctoral level counselor through UND. And so that turnaround is typically about a week. Now, I can't always say that that's going to be the case, but we do have many services that, will help accommodate the student if they do wait. And that service is also included with students' tuition and fees already. So that, again, is free to them.
Awesome. Well, thank you for answering our questions today.
Yeah, absolutely.